Hey guys, this is Jay, CEO and CTO of Unoplat Technologies Private Limited. Welcome to our very first video on Unoplat Code Conference. Today I'm excited to talk about Unoplat Code Conference that is designed to streamline your coding documentation and understanding, which will lead to exponential better collaboration with humans as well as agentic IDs such as Cursor or Windsurf. Although our website is not public yet, but I'm going to give you an exclusive sneak peek and showcase some standout features directly from our Drop site. So let's talk about that. So the first feature that we would emphasize on is the deterministic parsing. What we mean here is like we understand the grammar of code just like any language has its own grammar, be it a package, subpackage, variable, class, inheritance, function calls, etc. And we try to establish relationships between all of them. Second step is um, we also understand that the code can have a lot of code smells and it might not follow certain standards. And to make sure that all the ambiguities and code smells that lead to better establishment of relationships between the code grammar are taken care of, we apply linting. The next step is we also understand that the lot of data uh, in terms of the project structure, the knowledge about internal libs, external libs live inside the package manager metadata. So we also parse that and understand it. This leads to our very first user-facing feature that is chat with code. But basically, you will be able to do way more than that in terms of getting out workflows, sequence diagrams, because our relationships are established across the code grammar. Then the next step is to automate the documentation based on tag release so that your documentation is basically taken care of. You never have to do it again manually. We also understand that there's a lot of context switching for a developer when working with multiple developer tools. So along with the standalone web app, we are also going to integrate with existing developer tools and knowledge engine to reduce that cognitive load which happens due to context switching. A lot of focus during our development is on um, making sure that our features are enterprise ready. So as you could see, there are four pillars that we focus on. That is self-hosting. When it comes to self-hosting, we just do not let you self-host our own components, but also the entire AI infrastructure as well. We also work towards scalability in terms of the workflows that happen as part of the code conference. Reliability is uh, like all of our workflows in the backend are driven by workflow orchestrators that have durable workflow support. So all your retries, failures are taken care of. We'll also work towards the security in terms of establishing enterprise-grade security for data protection. Basically, how it works is you identify repositories, then extract, parse, and index code as well as metadata, build a knowledge graph around it. Based on this, we enable AI intelligence. We are open source, so please feel free to review, read, or contribute. So let's get into the repository. So this is the GitHub repository page. Now, let's uh, first talk about the roadmap, where we are and the current progress. So for that, we'll head to our docs website. You can see we have a roadmap here. So like the roadmap for MVP is the parsing, representation, knowledge, documentation, and integration. So we are at the third stage right now, where we have established knowledge graph and we are making it queryable. So you should be able to chat with it. That is not out yet, so it is in work in progress. So we're going to talk about these two things. Okay. So let's just get right into it and start the application. So we only currently support Python code bases and we are in alpha. So We are actively working on expanding support and features, right? So let's get started. So the only prerequisite we need is Docker Compose. Once you have done that, follow these three steps, you'll be up and running. Once you are, please head to localhost 3000. Okay. Yeah. So once you head to the web app, you're first greeted with a uh, authentication done through a personal access token. Uh, Personal access token is something that will help us read your proposed be it public private and give you a list so that you could browse through and select what you want to ingest. Once you enter the GitHub Pet token, you're immediately greeted with a list of repos, as we discussed. So so this is a unified search. We do not just provide you to search through your personal and your organizational repos, public and private, but you could search through any open source repo as well. So let's search for Crew AI, which is one of the famous agentic framework. Let's try to ingest it. Let's add a code base. As you could see, the reason why I selected no subdirectory and code base lives in repository root because Crew AI is not a monorepo. The code base lives in the root. There are no multiple code bases. So um, just to show you, I will head to the Crew AI website. So here, as you could see, uh, the project lives in the root, and our root package is source Crew AI where the main code lives. Right. So let's head back and write source Crew AI. Obviously, we only support Python right now, but we do support multiple package managers. Crew AI has UE. So let's submit. Great, you have successfully submitted the repo. Now, we do not yet support in-app status of the ingestion, but what you could do is go to developer mode, enable it, click on workflow orchestrator. You'll be able to see multiple workflows that have been run by you. So right now we are here, it is being ingested, as you could see. We just inserted package manager metadata. Now we are processing the entire code base in terms of classes, functions, and function calls. Okay, we are done. Once we are done, we could go to the knowledge graph. You could click here or go to localhost. Amazing. As you could see, you have tons of data inside your knowledge graph. So you will have to be accustomed with some Cipher queries to visualize your data. So we have put various sample Cipher query in our docs website. So you could go here. So let's just run this, right? So this is your root repo. As you can see, you are able to see any relationships with it. You're able to see the repository, the code base, the metadata, class, and the functions, right? And what the path is right from the start. So that's all for now.